Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. It's double header Saturday today. First game is between the Delhi Capitals and the Rajasthan Royals, and the second game is between Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings. Is the El Clasico at the Wankhede. First of all, talking about the Delhi Rajasthan game, we got some news that Mitchell Marsh is going to go get married, so he won't be available for the game today. And also Josh Butler, we're not exactly sure if he's going to be 100% fit. He might miss today's game as well, which would be a big blow for Rajasthan. So both teams might be suffering, some big misses there. Like from the players available, there's a lot of talent on display. Sanju Samson, one of the most talented players in India. He just needs to get that consistency. Prithvi Shaw, under 19 winning captain with India. He's shown a lot of talent, but again, consistency has been a problem with him. He has not started the tournament well, and there's a lot of hopes on him because he has had a really good domestic tournament and both kafi runs mara, in the Vijay Hazare and the Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy, and a lot of people, even the Ranji Trophy, a lot of people are expecting that Prithvi Shaw will do well this season, and hopefully today he can turn it around. The matches in Guwahati, the last time against Punjab, it was a pretty high-scoring game. There was a lot of dew as well. Now I don't think there'll be dew because it's a day game, but still, maybe some turn for the spinners. But overall, it's a smallish ground. You will see runs being scored, and both teams do have a strong batting lineup. The difference is that Rajasthan actually almost most of their players have had a good look at the crease. Their batters, and they played well, whether it's a Jaiswal or a Hetmeyer or even Jurel, who had a brilliant game last game. I think that is the difference. Whereas Delhi, their top order has been exposed. They haven't really got the runs. David Warner batting at a slower strike rate, building pressure on his other players. Mitchell Marsh, who might not be there today, he also hasn't been scoring runs. Robin Powell and Russo also not scoring at that level. So no issues. Or Sarfaraz in that middle order has not really made hay while the sun shines or anything like that. So there's a case keep hai Yash Dul ko khilao in that middle order and try something different from Delhi's point of view. Bowling wise as well, Nokia is back, which is a big positive, but then he needs the support. Maybe you go Nokia and Ngidi, and then you play an extra Indian batter in the middle, but that means you have to leave out either Russo or Robin Powell. That's what might you have to do, or you might have to do, because टू स्ट्रेंथन दैट बॉलिंग. अगर आप इंडियन बॉलिंग देखें, इन लोगों की खलील ठीक है, कभी पिट जाता है, कभी ले लेता है विकेट्स, नॉट कंसिस्टेंट, एंड दे डोंट हैव एनी अदर फास्ट बॉलिंग. नागरकोटी दे कुड ट्राई बट दे हैवंट ट्राइड हिम येट. तो इंडियन फास्ट बॉलिंग इज अ इशू फॉर दिल्ली. स्पिनिंग वाइज दे हैव अ लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस, मगर अक्षर पटेल बॉलिंग किया नहीं लास्ट टाइम. बैटिंग अच्छी की मगर बॉलिंग कराई नहीं, उसको बॉलिंग नहीं दिया. तो होपफुली वी गेट टू सी हिम बोल, बिकॉज आई थिंक ऑन दिस गुवाहाटी पिच इवन ही कैन पिक अप सम विकेट्स if he's given the ball. Kuldeep Yadav is also there. So spinning wise, they're sorted. Nokia wise, they're sorted. But maybe they go with that extra Seaman and Gidi, to cover up the cracks that the Indian bowling provides. But otherwise, Delhi do have some players. They do, despite missing Rishabh Pant, they do have players who can win games for them. Whether that's Warner, Shaw, Russo, and Nokia, they do have match winners. It's just like we mentioned about Sunrisers yesterday, they need their match winners to step up and score runs and pick up wickets to help them cross the line. They've already lost 2 games. If they lose another, it'll be a very tough start for them. If you flip it around, Rajasthan got off to a flyer after defeating Sunrisers, but then they did lose to Punjab. Punjab se haar gaye the wo match, and that would have been a bit of a setback for them. Like, even the way they played over there, despite a few issues like Ashwin opening the batting and all that, apart from that, I think there was a lot of positives there in terms of their batting. Jurel coming out, Hetmeyer also showing that they don't rely truly on Butler and Samson, and I think that lower order would have given them confidence from that Punjab game. So even if they lost, even though that they lost, थोड़े positives है वो match से मेरे हिसाब से, and they can carry that forward. Now they're playing Delhi. Delhi's not on confidence, so I think Rajasthan can make the most of it and try to win this game. Even if Butler doesn't play, they have Sanju Samson, Jaiswal, Padikkal. I would like to see Padikkal and Jaiswal open the batting if Butler is not there, and then Sanju Samson one down, you can take it from there. Also, Ryan Parag hit a few few sixes over to like that middle order. I think there will be more confidence now after that Punjab display. Bowling wise, a lot is reliant on Trent Bolt picking up wickets in the mid in the power play. Lekin they do have Jason Holder, who I felt bowled well in the last game, and then they have spinners in Ashwin Chahal. So there is a lot of experience in this bowling lineup. It won't always be easy to hit this team for runs because there's a lot of experience, a lot of clever bowlers who will have set plans and different kind of plans. They will adjust according to the opposition. So overall, I like this Rajasthan team. I'm confident that they can win the game today. They can. You never say never in the IPL. Delhi are also like 2 out of 2 losses. David Warner will probably be desperate for a win, and he will try his level best as captain, as batter to give Delhi the best opportunity to win the game because David Warner also realized कि भाई मैं बैट के साथ संभाल सकता हूँ अगर मैं मार दिया 60 70 30 40 बॉल में पूरा गेम पलटा सकता हूँ मैं खुद से. So I think David Warner will be looking at his own performance and then how he handles his bowlers. I think he needs to give Akshar Patel some more bowling and rotate his bowlers a bit more smartly because there is 1 or 2 weaknesses over there that you don't want to expose, but otherwise it's decent. And batting wise as well, you have a lot of options. But I think if he starts scoring runs at the top, it'll give Prithvi confidence and it'll have a snowball effect for the rest of the players. For me, the players to watch out for in this game. From Rajasthan Royals, I'll probably go with the Hetmeyer. If Butler is not there, I think there will be a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. So I'll go Hetmeyer from Rajasthan Royals. From Delhi Capitals, I'll go Enrique Nokia. I think we saw him play the last game, but now he's slowly getting into rhythm. And Nokia can be dangerous on his given day. And I think with this Rajasthan batting order, if Nokia can rip through it, that will give Delhi the best chance to win the game. So Nokia is my other pick from Delhi Capitals. Moving on to the next game is the El Clasico of the IPL. Chennai Super Kings, Mumbai Indians, the most successful teams in the IPL. Mumbai have won 5. Chennai have won 4. And this game is in the Wankhede, which is, generally it's a high scoring ground. वहाँ पे runs काफी मारते हैं batters और थोड़ा dew भी आ जाता है. And if you see the ground the dimensions are smallish. And I think the likes of Rohit Sharma will love batting over here. Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav, and you flip it. Chennai also have the likes of Ben Stokes, Conway, Gaikwad, who would enjoy batting here as well. The problem that both teams have is the bowling. दोनों teams के लिए bowling issue है. Yes. Mumbai Indians do have Jofra Archer, but he is also coming back from injury. He's not bowling at 100% full tilt, and the partnerships that he has, the support that he has, is not on the level that you generally require on the IPL. There's no Bumrah there. If Bumrah was there, this would have been a different bowling lineup. Chennai is also having the same problem. Like Deepak Chahar has been decent with the new ball, but with the old ball, they don't have people who can bowl in the depth. They're lacking a bit of pace. Maybe they try a Pretorius in this game, try something different. Also Meredith is coming back from Mumbai Indians. So he is included in the squad. Whether he'll be available for today's game, I'm not quite sure. शायद नहीं available रहेगा, लेकिन आगे जाके maybe उन्हें आर्चर को मदद कर सकता है in terms of pace bowling. Spinners also, I think maybe Chennai will take the edge over there because they do have experience in Jadeja, Moeen Ali. They can try a Prashant Solanki if required. And they have Santner too. Whereas Mumbai Indians, I think थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे lack है. Yes, Piyush Chawla is experienced, but they don't have an out and out spinner leg spinner or off spinner who can consistently get them wickets. I think Mazhar Arshad Mazhar Khan, he is somebody that I'm looking forward to bowling. I think he did a decent job in the Chinnaswamy. Maybe a lot will rely on him for him to step up, and he can probably give Archer that support. Batting wise, so they're both stacked. They need Ishan Kishan's runs, they need Surya Kumar's runs, Rohit Sharma's runs. These three have not fired right now. They're not even firing for India consistently in the last few months. So इन लोग का फॉर्म आना बहुत जरूरी है मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए. अगर ये तीनों मारना शुरू करे, we've seen what Tilak Verma can do. They have Vedera as well as an option. They have Tim David. If they need, they could play Brevis as a fourth foreigner also. So batting wise, I think they're stacked, but they need the top three to perform. Mumbai Indians, that's where they're going to get the bulk of the runs, and that will take the pressure off the middle order, and that's how they can outscore opposition. Even if they have bowling issues, they can score such a total like 230, 240, where it takes the opposition out of the game. And then even if you bowl a few bad overs, you can still win the game. So that is what Mumbai Indians will have to target. They will basically have to score as many runs as possible and put pressure on the opposition. And if they're bowling first, try to contain Chennai to a 200 below 200 total, and then back the batting to chase it down. I'm just checking what the scene is in the Delhi Rajasthan game. The toss should have happened by now. yes, the news from the middle is Delhi Capitals have won the toss and have chosen to bowl first. So I don't know if Josh Butler ka news aaya abhi, but yeah, Rajasthan Royals will be batting first. They'll be looking to score, I think, 180 plus. That will give them a good score. I think they will be confident on their bowling, especially the spinners that they have on this Guwahati pitch. When there's not going to be any dew, I think, in the early game. So उन लोग को इन लोग के जो spinners है शायद if you give them that kind of score, it'll give them confidence, and yeah, it'll be difficult to chase. Delhi Capitals already have failed in a chase against Lucknow, so they will need to try and restrict Rajasthan Royals 160 below 160, I think, and then give their batsmen some confidence कि भाई कम score है आराम से खेल के जिता दो match. It's not like they don't have the firepower. They have the firepower in both departments, but there's certain individuals that they need to perform, and they haven't performed at that level yet. Whether it's a David Warner, whether it is a Nokia, whether it is even Aksar and Kuldeep. So they do have match winners in this team. Let's see what happens. I think Kuldeep and Aksar versus the middle order of Sanju Samson, Hetmeyer, Parag, that is going to be a very key battle. And then if Butler plays, it'll be him versus Nokia, will always an amazing battle. We've seen that in the past in the IPL. बहुत जबरदस्त मुकाबला रहता दोनों का मेरे हिसाब से. So yeah, that will be key. And if if I'm just switching again, Mumbai versus Chennai, अगर आप वो मैच देखें तो the bowling wise for Chennai as well, it's a problem, and Desh Pandey has not been performing. Deepak Chahar at the in the death overs उन्हें वो भी वो level की performance नहीं दे रहा, and yeah, they do have the spinners हैं उन लोग के पास, लेकिन you need breakthroughs with the new ball and with the old ball, and yeah, maybe getting in a Pretorius. We've been saying that in the last couple of games, but that could probably help Chennai. Dhoni has been in really good form. He's only faced like 3-4 deliveries each time. Magar chhakke to uda raha unhe. It's like he's clearing the boundary with ease. He looks very fit as well. So that will give Chennai some confidence. Maybe Dhoni can play as a floater, but I think the way he's set up this year, he just wants to play the last few balls in the innings. वैसा दिख रहा मेरे को भी. And yeah, Devin Conway, he showed glimpses in the last game of form that, he can bat, and he batted pretty well. He gave Chennai a very good start. Gaikwad has been outstanding form. Lekin it's time for Ben Stokes as well. A lot of people will be questioning by Ben Stokes, when is he going to perform. He likes playing at the Wankhede. He scored 100 there as well already. And I think, this kind of pitch will suit him. And if he can get runs, that would also take a pressure off CSK. And he's starting to bowl as well. So agar Ben Stokes 2-3 over chip kar liya और 1-2 wicket ले लिया उन्हें, या power play में या beach over, that will also give Chennai a good boost going into this game, because the bowling is lacking in their team as well, not just in Mumbai. So Ben Stokes could play a vital role in this game. He's one of my picks for sure. And then from Mumbai Indians, I'm probably gonna go with it's a tough one, but I'm probably going to go with the Rohit Sharma. I think, him starting off as captain, setting the tone is going to be very important. And that will take some pressure off Ishan Kishan, who's looked out of sorts. Rohit Sharma is like, thoda sa aisa dikh raha, he's throwing his wicket, but he's not getting runs, but, he can hit the few boundaries here and there. Whereas Ishan Kishan is actually looking out of sorts. And then, it also takes off the pressure of Surya Kumar Yadav, who's had a poor last month, I would say. Like, one-day cricket में भी उतना खास नहीं हुआ उसका प्रदर्शन. तो मेरे हिसाब से there will be some pressure, and Rohit Sharma is the guy who can take that pressure off. Tilak Verma, watch out for him. He is a differential pick. He's definitely someone that I'm looking at as well. He's a very good batter, plays spin pretty well. Under pressure, he soaks the pressure, can play fast bowling, finds the gaps, rotates the strikes pretty well as well. So, watch out for Tilak Verma. Maybe a change that if they don't go with their extra bowler, if Meredith is not available, maybe they play another Indian bowler and go on with the Brevis. That could be an option, and go all out in terms of batting. Lekin that is risky, because you do need some bowling as well, and because they lack some Indian experience in the fast bowling department, they might have to go with either a Behrendorff, or if Meredith is available, they'll have to go with Meredith. That is something that Mumbai Indians will have to look at. Some of the key battles today, I think Deepak Chahar as well versus the top order. If he can get the ball to swing and cause issues for Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan, he can give Chennai a good start. Then the middle overs, Jadeja, Moeen Ali, and Santner versus that middle order, Tim David, Tilak Verma, Surya Kumar Yadav. That will be a good battle as well. And like I said, I think in this game, जो भी ज़्यादा run बनाए, वो मैच जीते, वो तो हर मैच में रहता है, लेकिन यू नो व्हाट आई मीन, आई थिंक इट्स गोइंग टू बी मोर बैटिंग ओरिएंटेड, बैटिंग हैवी. Bowling weakness है. We're expecting Wankhede to be a good pitch to bat on. We're expecting a 200 plus total. Anything can happen in the IPL, we don't know, depending on, even the pitch report can be wrong sometimes. So I think खाली वेट करके देखना पड़ेगा कैसा पिच है, कंडीशंस क्या है. लेकिन वानखेड़े में जनरली हाई स्कोरिंग हो सकता है, एंड चेसिंग इज प्रोबेबली द प्रेफर्ड option for teams. So yeah, I'm expecting a 200 plus kind of score in the IPL Classico. And maybe Mumbai Indians get off the mark. I think it won't be easy for them, but they're playing in front of the home crowd. They need to feed off that energy. They need the star players to step up. And yeah, if Jofra Archer can give them a solid 4 overs, if Berendorf or Meredith can support him, and then from the bat, if the top order can perform, score the runs, and lay the platform for the middle order, then yeah, Mumbai are on track. Of course, it won't be easy. They're playing MS Dhoni. This guy is always a bag full of tricks. He also has issues with his bowling. Desh Pandey has bowled a lot of extras. I think one of the most extras that have been bowled in this IPL has been from Chennai. And whenever they play, the game does go long because of these issues. And Dhoni has also showed his frustration about that. He's mentioned it in the post match. So Chennai need to improve that. Extras नहीं देना है. अगर आप पिट गए तो पिट गए, मगर extra balls अगर दे रहे हैं आप batsman को, especially the batsman that Mumbai possess, then you're committing harakiri. You cannot afford that. They need to be very disciplined. ठीक है, आप run खा लो, एक दो boundaries खा लिए, ठीक है, मगर if you're bowling 3-4 wides and then getting hit for 6, that is pretty much unacceptable, and that's what the Chennai bowlers have to work on. They cannot afford extras in this game on this kind of pitch. And same thing with Mumbai. I think Mumbai need to keep the discipline with the ball. And it's all about Jofra Archer, how he gives that start with them. And if he can build pressure from one end, I know it's very important for other bowlers to support him, but maybe those other bowlers can feel that less pressure, and they can also bowl pretty well and find their lines and lengths very early. So yeah, all to play for in this game. If Mumbai lose, there will be 2 losses in a row. Chennai lose, it'll be 1 win, 2 losses. So they both want to win, try to get that season going as well. A victory will always give you that confidence. Back when these two were at the top playing each other in the finals. Lekin it's always going to be an exciting game. Jab Chennai and Mumbai play, historically the two most successful teams in the IPL. You have Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, you have some star players, individuals to bhare hue hai isme, star individuals dono teams mein. So mere hisab se it should be an exciting game. And when you do have weaknesses in both teams, it could lead it to be more exciting. It could be that it's like a 220 game and the other teams takes it down till the last over. ऐसा भी हो सकता है because there is issues in both teams, particularly in the bowling department. तो मेरे हिसाब से game तो अच्छा हो सकता है. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. आपका क्या prediction है दोनों games, Delhi versus Rajasthan and Mumbai Indians versus Chennai? I'm just looking at team news. 3 changes for Delhi. Manish Pandey is back, and with him, just as I was about to wrap, we got some more information because our co-host is joining us as well. I was just about to wrap, but you came at the good time. Manish Pandey, Lalit Yadav, and Robin Powell are in for the Delhi Capitals. I'm just looking at Josh Butler. I don't have much news on him yet, but I don't know if he's playing or not.
Yeah, there's no, I don't think they're going to give out anything before like the match. Pura last तक देखेंगे. And Manish Pandey का we saw it coming. I felt like he would be he could come in because Sarfaraz was being very poor behind the wickets and he wasn't contributing with the bat. Now if Manish Pandey comes and scored, ये आदमी अलग ही से आ रहे हैं कहीं. I mean we've seen him smash it before for Bangalore as well, right? He was actually not bad for Bangalore and stuff, but recently when he was in SRH उतना तो great करा नहीं था उन्हें. I don't know. Maybe he has something to prove. He still did go for 1 crore. You don't
I'll
know.
be surprised. Yeah, I mean, कुछ भी
And
IPL में तो we've seen the weirdest things. I'm just
yeah.
looking at the lineups. They're in. Delhi Capitals have not picked Prithvi Shaw or Sarfaraz Khan in their 11. So Manish Pandey is in for Prithvi Shaw. That is a big call,
Whoa.
man. That is a
But then
massive.
Sarfaraz is also not there, or is he there?
Yeah, Sarfaraz not there. Uske liye they've gotten. I think Abhishek Porel will keep, but they
Abhishek.
have Lalit Yadav came in for him in that position in the middle order. But Abhishek Porel will keep. That is a risk. So they have Powell, Russo, and they're bowling. They're backing the Indian bowlers in Mukesh Kumar and Khalil Ahmed along with Nokia. It's a
I think
risk,
Josh
man.
Butler is playing. Josh
Yeah,
Butler
Josh
is playing
Butler
or
is
no?
playing.
Yeah.
He's not out, so he's back. Sandeep Sharma is
Yeah,
playing as
Sandeep
well.
Sharma. They've taken
Delhi
a
are
relative.
bowling
Yeah.
first, so they'll probably get an extra batter. because to batting थोड़ा light दिख रही है मेरे को. They'll probably get an extra batter as the impact player. Maybe Prithvi Shaw is your impact player, Fez.
Maybe that's not a bad shout. Very honestly, that would be. But who would they take out then? Agar Prithvi Shaw, because they
You
did
can
bring
take
Manish
out
Pandey.
you can take out Kuldeep Yadav. You can take out Mukesh Kumar.
Okay, as a okay, that's not actually a bad shot.
Yeah, so maybe Prithvi Shaw is your impact player. ऐसा भी हो सकता.
Mm.
Sarfaraz dropped then. Yeah, it looks like Sarfaraz dropped and Prithvi Shaw might be impact player. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा. अभी Ibrahim bhai, thank you for joining. I know it's Seri time over there, but thank you so much. Manish Pandey for sure. Who would have expected? Yeah, man. But I
No,
think
no, because yeah, it's because Sarfaraz has been actually very poor behind the stumps, and Sarfaraz is dropped. They also needed a middle order batsman to hold. I think that's where Lalit Yadav is coming in. But yeah, Prithvi Shaw also has been called out. But he'll actually be very useful, I think, as an impact player. If you give him that role of bhai jaake khali lash out, then I think maybe it'll work for him. But वो lash out करने के लिए let the ball not come in. That's the only difference. I think.
yeah, Sandeep bhai Nitesh is saying Sandeep Sharma was already poor man's movie in his prime.
Movie in
Any
his
idea
prime.
on his recent form? I think it is declined. In his prime, he was very effective in the power play. He used to pick up wickets for his team, whether it was Sunrisers or even Punjab previously. He did play a role. Lekin, like
Always
pace
expensive. We are always on the expensive end of
no,
it,
pace
right? He
was an
was
issue for him.
yeah.
If ball wasn't swinging, उन्हें पिट जाता था, and pace was always an issue. And he is on the decline right now. That's what I think. But yeah, Rajasthan have backed him, so let's see what happens. But Josh Butler being there is going to be key for them. They also have some stuff. And all eyes will be on this guy, man. I just want to
Dhruv,
see.
baby.
You, yeah, I mean he's been crazy, but I want to see Padikkal, man. Is
Yeah,
he
Padikkal.
is he
He's
there,
not. He's not.
Padikkal?
He's not there. He's not there. So the lineups are Josh Butler, Jaiswal, Sanju Samson, Dhruv Jurel. I think he's been promoted up the order. Shimron Hetmeyer, Riyan Parag, Jason Holder, Ravichandra Ashwin, Yuzvendra Chahal, Trent Bolt, and Sandeep Sharma. That's for the Rajasthan Royals. And for Delhi, it's David Warner, Manish Pandey, Riley Russo, Rohman Powell, Lalit Yadav, Akshar Patel, Abhishek Purel, Khalil Ahmed, Kuldeep Yadav, Mukesh Kumar, and Andre not here. So I think
No
yeah,
Padikkal, no Pratisho as of now, no Sarfaraz as of now. Yeah, Padikkal too is not playing then because they're batting first. If he's not in the 11th, so he's not going to be playing.
yeah.
That's a big call. I mean, they've got confidence. I think Ryan Parag shouldn't bat at four. Maybe bat maybe a Jurel over there or a Hetmeyer and see how it goes. Oh man, that's a big call. But from Delhi point of view, they're chasing and decided by saying Russo man of the match today. I think they'll need to restrict them under 180 probably, and then
Yeah.
back their batters.
Yeah, 100%. I think spinners really need to do something. I mean, it's just a flat wicket. I mean, it's a very good batting pitch, but you have good spinners in Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel, Ashwin, and Chahal. That's going to be a very interesting battle to see. But yeah, anything below 180, 180, maybe just 180 also is good because this is an amazing wicket to bat on. Just don't
Yeah,
let
I mean,
if Delhi don't let Josh Butler going, and then I think that's going. North Air speed will definitely help Delhi as well, right?
yeah, I mean, Rajasthan Royals will be looking at the 200 score if they can, and then they will be backing, Trent Bolt to make an impact on the power play, and then their spinners as well.
Yeah.
They do have experience. It won't be easy every single time. ये bowling attack को attack करने के लिए. Yes, Chennai did in the not Chennai, Punjab did in the last game, but even then Rajasthan came back. So I think yeah, it's not an easy team to beat, but like they'll need their batting order to click. Once the batting order clicks, I think the bowling थोड़ा बहुत संभाल ले सकता. Even though they're up against some good players in Delhi, मगर ये player चल रहे नहीं अब आज पावल अगर चला या उसको चला तो फिर कुछ अलग हो सकता. Why teams are so casual with wicket keeping? किसको भी keeping gloves दे रहे हैं. SRH, PB, Punjab, DC playing makeshift keepers. Yeah, man, I think that's a very good point. They're taking it lightly, और मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा like because of the team balance, they want that extra batter, bowler, and some of the teams don't have their keeper. Like Delhi don't have Rishabh Pant. If he had them, this wouldn't have been an issue. They're being a bit forced. Even Punjab are being forced because Bairstow nahi hai. So to get that balance right, they're trying to play because their first keeper is not there. They're trying to play a makeshift keeper instead of a second backup wicket keeper. Sunrisers को भाई छोड़ो यारो, like क्या कर सकते हो, उन लोग का है ही problem अभी देखेंगे क्या होता है. But yeah, you know what I mean. A lot of the either the first keeper is not available or they're just trying to do something different like Sunrisers. Tom Moody, Lara, impact substitution. ऐसा होना Mustafa भाई. Yeah, and Tom Moody was outstanding manager for coach for Sunrisers right now. Brian Lara didn't have the best of starts. But we still got to believe, we got to keep going. Let's see what happens. So we still have to give Lara the whole season and then we can judge him.
Yeah, I guess I mean next two games you can probably sort him out if he's going to make an impact or not. दो तीन और गेम के बाद तो आप figure आउट कर लेंगे कि भाई इन्हें लॉन्ग टर्म मटेरियल है या नहीं. He looks like one of those who are quiet.
बोल सकते हो, जब दो तीन गेम के बाद भी, लाइक यू कांट, इट्स नॉट लाइक प्रीमियर लीग आप सैक करके किसी और को जल्दी ला ले. इट्स वेरी
नहीं,
डिफिकल्ट टू
सैक
डू.
सैक करने का तो पॉइंट नहीं है ही. 7 8 10 14 गेम है, उसमें भी आप सैक करेंगे तो क्या है. बट आई एम जस्ट सेइंग लाइक for like you'll understand कि भाई tactically does this guy have anything in him or not to bring the team back. uh I don't know, देखना players. I'd say more than Lara, it's also the players are not stepping up. If your players are not going to come and connect the ball to the bat, Lara can teach you that. That's basic cricket. So I mean it's going to be a collective effort to come back, and hopefully just waiting for that moment that we beat Punjab tomorrow and we're celebrating.
Yeah, I think what the coach can do is though bring some calmness in, like when helping in team
Yeah.
selection. And I don't think he did that yesterday. And the impact player, I think, along with the captain, he got that wrong. If he was involved, so I think that's something thoda sa, in his decision making, squad selection ka, team selection ke issues ho rahe hain. So if he can try to fix that, then that could help. But yeah, speaking of today, the other game phase, Mumbai versus Chennai, I have previewed that, but it's going to be batter versus batter, star versus star, Bankade. It's a
Mhm.
pitch that we are used to in terms of high scoring, and it's a good pitch to chase on as well. And
Yeah.
this might be the time where you see Rohit Sharma back into form, Ben Stokes back into form, Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav. But yeah, like if you see this game, how you're looking at it, both teams have problems with the ball. But yeah, I think whoever scores more runs, which always happens in cricket, but you know what I mean. If you out bat the opposition today, you probably win. It might be a close
There's
game
o-
as well.
there's only one man today who's going to perform, and that's Surya Kumar Yadav. I think he's going to go bonkers on that Chennai attack. They don't have that bowling, they don't have the speed, which is perfect for Surya Kumar Yadav. He can pick up the ball, he can 360 degrees, man, he's going to smash it. Mumbai are working on their bowling. They do have a new bowler, which we're excited to see, Riley Meredith. I want to see what he's going to bring to the IPL. I mean, he's been here previously, but not that much. He was all right in the BPL, I think, for the Hobart Hurricanes. Chennai will go with the same team. I think again they're not going to make a lot of changes unless or until like they decide to bring in someone else, like some other foreign player instead of Ben Stokes, which I don't see that happening and stuff. Um, Pretorius आया नहीं आया अभी तक. We still don't know if Pretorius is in India. I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, depending upon the changes for him, but I still feel Mumbai might just edge out Chennai today.
You
Surya
say
Kumar is
Mumbai
going
will
to be a
edge out.
different.
I
Yeah,
think it's going to be a close game. The lot of runs I'm hoping for, and when you have flaws in both teams, it makes it for an exciting encounter. I think
exactly.
वैसा हो
Yeah.
सकता है कि like because there will be mistakes. देश पांडे कितने नो बॉल डालने वाला है आज?
देश पांडे को तो गालियां दिए होंगे. लास्ट टाइम आई स्टिल गिव इट टू हिम, ही केम बैक वेल. बट आज भी आई थिंक 2 4 वाइडान तो पक्के उसके.
या प्रॉब्लम यही है कि अच्छा अच्छा ओवर करते कि वाइड ये नो बॉल डाल दे रहे हैं इन लोग, एंड इट्स कॉजिंग प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज देन दैट बॉल इज गेटिंग पनिश्ड, दैट एक्स्ट्रा बॉल, राइट? द एक्स्ट्रा
And
डिलीवरी इज
Dhoni
गेटिंग.
gave them a warning, so I don't know. Everyone is going to be on their toes, I guess.
Yeah, I also wanted to take this comment. Ibrahim was asking, Ibrahim, Everton United predictions.
United 2-0 Rashford.
Yeah,
अरे
I'll
अरे
go.
गिच्ची हो गया यार एक मेरे साथ आज. Like in the morning गिच्ची क्या हुआ बोले तो like I wanted to take Rashford back in my team. I took Rashford and then गलती से I don't know कैसे कि विल्सन घुस के फिलिक्स निकल गया. डबल सब्स्टिट्यूशन फ्री में हो गया, मेरा -4 हो गया. मैं बोला ये क्या है यार. I'm like
You took
I'm stuck
out.
with now I'm stuck with Wilson, man. I'm stuck with with Rashford, and I'm stuck with Wilson.
Me, I mean, once I made a mistake by myself, and I realized 1 hour after, I took two players out. I had two free transfers. I took two players out, and one of them I was not supposed to take out. I was supposed to take the other guy out, and then I didn't have a choice. I still had to make that thing. So -4 जबरदस्ती करा मैं उसके बाद. It happened in
मैं
front of
मैं
you only. Two people.
मैं फिलिक्स रखना चाह रहा था. फिलिक्स को मैं बोला चलो one more chance under Frank Lampard, and then like I don't know how
That
Wilson got
was
in, man. Like
कैसे हो यारो भाई? हम रिकवर कर रहे हैं. यू कैन सी हमारे दोनों हैंगओवर फेसेस है. तकलीफ में हम लोग एज आईपीएल फैन, सनराइजर्स फैंस तकलीफ में है, मगर आपको देख के आप स्माइल लेके आ गए हमारे उसमें. बाय द वे, आई एम इन अ बिग ग्रुप. आई नो बेबी, वी आर लुकिंग एट
uh,
योर टीम एज वेल.
yeah.
Also, remember, if you have the time, you can watch the Chasing Green Arrows episode yesterday along with Gianni and Dean. We got
Ian Irving.
Ian Irving, who is Manchester-based Premier League reporter. He does for Premier League Productions, and also on the Athletic, he's the host of Talk of the Devils, which is the Manchester United podcast. He's going to be at the game today. He interviews like the managers, players, and everything. So he gave some good insight because he talked to Pep Guardiola in the press conference, asked him a question, then he came and joined us in the evening. So that was pretty cool. We were very excited about that, and yeah, आप लोग सपोर्ट करते रहे दोनों चैनल्स को तो बहुत हेल्प होगा हमारे को. Just first prediction for this game, Delhi versus Rajasthan Royals. Back to the cricket.
Um, Rajasthan at home, a few changes.
Technically, they're adopted home.
Yeah, adopted home. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rajasthan. Rajasthan. I see Josh Butler smashing it today, man. He was just unfortunate to get out last time hitting his lace or something, but yeah, I think Josh Butler's gonna get it again.
Yeah, I'm going Delhi Capitals. They've lost two already. They need to win. And there's again, like the other teams who are not doing that well, they do have star players as well. And it's time for them to buckle up. And actually, if I look at their team, there are very decent options. Spin bowling department, mein fast bowling mein Nokia hai. If Mukesh Kumar and Khalil can give him some support, I think they got this one. Why not?
It's the batting, right? Mr. It's the batting that's not connecting. Mostly, it's that
Not
3-1-2-3.
It's not connecting, but like I hope that they connect today because they
Yeah,
do have.
yeah.
It's like they do have batting. Like Warner है आपके पास, Robin Powell है, Russo है आपके पास, Prithvi Shaw है. Problem is that none of them are clicking. No one is clicking. So I'm hoping that they play on their skill and try to think. But if you're looking from Sunrise point of view, you want Delhi to lose
Yeah,
because
them to lose, exactly. Yeah, we
yeah,
don't want to be the worst. If Delhi loses, this one will be really tough to qualify. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get thing, but yeah, it really get tough to qualify. But you still have like how many more? 11 more games to go. So you never know. I mean, there's some other people might go on a bad streak. You always have to bank on that. Sunriser also lost initially 2 or 3 in the last तब का उसमें जब 2 हार के then we came back into the playoffs. So I mean, it is possible. But and Delhi have a good team. They don't have a bad team also. They have a very stacked team on paper. They have balance. They have decent balance as well. I don't know why they're just not able to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, and you see the teams who are doing well, the top order is clicking. Like, Punjab, they're smashing it all over the park. Even Gujarat, like Gill Sahab, kuch na kuch start there, then middle order aake maar de rahi. Their key players are performing. The star players are performing from both teams. So I think that's what you need from Delhi Capitals and from the other teams who are not doing well. If the key players can perform, then thing. And also Shardul Thakur showed us that it's one individual performance can win you a very important game as well and get you 2 points. So kahin na kahin, something needs to give, and you need to start clicking as a team or as an individual also. Padikkal also dropped. Yeah, we did mention that. I found that a bit harsh, but yeah, he was not working in that middle order. I guess they promoted everybody. That means Mahatma will get more deliveries, Jurel will get more deliveries, and they looked in good form in the last game. So I think they're going with that strategy. Ki bhai, in लोग को थोड़ा सा आगे खिलाओ and play more aggressive, proper strike rate के साथ. Particle थोड़ा slow कर दे रहा था. And it gives the opportunity to these guys to come out a bit earlier, take responsibility and score runs. With Prithvi Shaw, I don't know. Now I have a feeling that he will come. I don't think he'll come as an impact player. If he doesn't, then that's going to be big breaking news. If Prithvi Shaw doesn't come in the second innings as an impact player.
It does look like that, like probably in a place where they need runs and the spinners are on or something. Maybe he'll come and just absolutely go smash it. They are fielding right now, right? So it's probably looking like agar zarurat padi to they will bring in Prithvi Shaw, which they would probably, right? Because koi middle order koi fire nahi kare agar, then that's where you'll see Prithvi Shaw coming in for the Delhi Capitals. But today I feel more also like it's more responsibility for David Warner. He needs to step up, make a Warner special kind of an innings. Uske innings mein मतलब 50 hai, but it's just like he's consuming too many deliveries. He's not able to read the line of the ball. He doesn't look himself. Like when he goes on a hitting streak, we know what he's capable of doing. But at this point, David Warner looks very rusty. I mean, he's getting 37, 52, something like that. But it's just not satisfying to the soul. कि अरे भाई बहुत ज़्यादा ball आप consume कर ले रहे.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I was just looking at if sorry, man, my phone was going crazy because a lot of people are asking about fantasy and everything. But yeah, sure, that means I have to also make my cricket fantasy team, man. So Fez, hold on the line. I just forgot. Shaw will come as impact player. DC will only have 5 batsmen, final 11. Yeah, so Shaw will come back as thing. But the problem I wanted to ask you is, मनीष पांडे खेल सकता है, अश्विन और चहल को मैं को ऐसा दिख रहा हूँ ना, he hit 3 of like 15 balls or something, man. That's what the feel I'm getting.
Manish Pandey is a surprise package, man. You never know with this guy. Some days he has like the
I
worst. I
mean, we
mean, for
always know
sunrise,
with him.
me know
For
with him
sunrise.
only to one. Yeah, but like he is. Think I mean domestically, I think also for Karnataka he was batting. He made centuries and stuff. So you, I don't know. I mean, अभी तो नहीं बोल सकते अपन क्या सीन है बॉय का. All about in a few hours we'll know, like in a few minutes we'll know rather like what he's going to do. And yeah, I mean Manish Pandey is this kind of player that you cannot predict. I think अगर चला तो चला नहीं तो चले तो चांद तक नहीं तो शाम तक बोलते. I think if you go with the moon or that's till the evening. So it's like that with him. So
Yeah,
I don't know
because I'm
about
just
this one.
looking at their what do you call it, bowling attack. उसको बोल्ट को खेलना है, फिर अश्विन और जडेजा को, सॉरी अश्विन और उसको चहल को खेलना है, फिर होल्डर को भी खेलना है. आई थिंक इन्हें फंस जा सकता है बहुत बुरा मनीष पांडे.
Yeah. For doubt में तो हूँ, but it's, for me that's why I'm keeping David Warner as the main man, right? Like he needs to step up. He's played. He can play Northe. He can play the likes of like sorry. He can play Trent Bolt and the likes of Jason Holder and spin as well. Uh, yeah, David Warner really has to kill it. And Riley Russo, because Riley Russo आके बीच में कहीं ना कहीं कैसे भी weird तरीके में out हो रहा है, या तो top पे लग के उन्हें catch दे रहा है, या तो he's getting bowled or something. So I mean Riley Russo, the form that we've seen him in the SA T20, the form that we've seen him in South Africa, he needs to translate that right now. So it's more of the foreign options that I'm going with rather than the Indian options because Manish Pandey, and I don't know where Prithvi Shaw will see him coming unless Manish Pandey gets immediately out as he comes in, and then like then we see Prithvi Shaw coming back in. But that is also not a very क्या बोलते happy thought because if Northe gets one to get in and then khatam, he's out. So you don't know. I mean Northe कहते Trent Bolt gets one to come in and then you never know. So with Prithvi Shaw it's also very iffy. So कोई problem हो रही.
Yeah, I've set my captain in on Prithvi Shaw again and vice captain Jaiswal. Yeah,
I think just be safe and go with George Butler and like don't risk it.
we live life on the edge. It's
We
been
live
tough.
life on the edge. We're 10th right now. We do live on the edge.
Yeah, so yeah, like I mean, just taking risks left, right, and center. This is the third time I'm captaining Prithvi Shaw this season. He disappointed me the first two times, and I hope this time I don't even know if he's going to bat. But if he does, then
Yeah.
he scores runs. So it is a big risk. But yeah, I think that wraps it up. There's 1 minute to go for the game, so we will watch the game and we'll come to you after both matches. Hopefully, अगर बीच में आ रहे तो बता देंगे आपको, नहीं तो we will come after the Mumbai versus Chennai game. That's going to be a cracker. I hope, man, we see a super
Yeah,
over
man.
today. We see last over. Both हो गया ये one-sided. ये वो we need more high scoring and not even high scoring. We need close encounters. Close encounters. So
Yeah.
hoping for the best. Fez, best of luck. I know you're more inclined towards your fantasy football team. You're more nervous about that. So best of luck about that. And you don't know.
No, man. I just the Wilson thing is annoying me.
Today, no, I mean today, like for you, football. I think today will be more important than cricket. Then tomorrow it'll shift. It'll be the opposite.
Tomorrow is gonna be.
Where cricket will be more important for you and football for me because we need the Arsenal to lose. But
Yeah.
thank you so much, Fez. Thank you everybody for joining us, Ibrahim Bhai and all the guys today,
Chirag,
Chirag
Abhijit,
Bhai
everybody.
and
Yeah.
नितेश भाई जो भी ज्वाइन करे. Thank you so much. हम लोग जुड़ेंगे आपके साथ चेन्नई और मुंबई के बाद. तो until then, take care. I think hopefully we'll also have a short coming out for you very shortly.
Oh, yeah. I just forgot when Ibrahim Bhai said
Yeah, no,
Haaland.
it's going to be for the Mumbai Chennai game, so we will put that.
Haaland triple captain. I don't know who I even said my captain as. I think it's Haaland only. I'm not sure.
Oh, about football again we're talking. But yes, thank you so much. Take care, guys, and have a good day.